relatively. Let's go here. Day. This is Monday. This is where we start above the week time frame. Look at Bitcoin, right? We can see Monday we start the week time frame. Bitcoin just drops. We go week time frame, week time frame. I know I brought this up in the other video, but we'll reiterate. So let's talk about when we came back up here into a bullish possible position. We should be like right over here, right? So we start, you see how we start back above both holes, start back above both holes, and it just tanks. Um, Point being, obviously, that's, the dollar is, I think, pretty important and just analyzing what's going to go on. So let's just go through this quick. I don't want to waste too much time. I just want this to be condensed. What's bullish for the dollar and bad for indices and stocks? Bullish for the dollar, bullish for the dollar. What's bearish for the dollar and good for stocks? I'm sorry. What's bullish for the dollar and bad for stocks is starting here, or starting here. This is the worst. This is probably the second worst. This is the third worst option that could happen, right? Like, this is the most bullish for the dollar. This is the second most bullish, and this is like intermediate, maybe like 60-40. And likewise, if we start right under, this is bearish for the dollar, bullish for indices. And if we start here, bearish for dollar, bullish for indices, because we're right outside both of them. The issue with this is the price action. We start all the way up here. We're far too oversold. What do we expect? Another move downwards? Almost nothing, just unless there's something crazy happening, almost nothing just moves downwards in one go. Like, nothing. I mean, you can look at the '08 crash or whatever. Nothing really, unless it's like Citibank. Nothing really just goes down stock wise. Like a big stock, right? Something, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to get into it too much of the details. I really don't care. Let's just get this over with. So that's that. Bitcoin still looks good, I think, on the longer term. On the shorter term, I'm not a big fan. I think we talked about this. I can't remember though, but I wanted to see Bitcoin come all the way down here. I'm not surprised we bounced here. I don't really care though. I didn't want it to bounce there first. I wanted us to come down here, wedge out, and then come above, push up, and that would have been nice. It's hard to say whether we come back above this 4 hour, whether it matters. It was good here, was good here, was good here. And then they stopped respecting it here. They stopped selling it right down into it. I don't really understand why, but it's just been weird ever since it's been here. I don't really care personally at this point. I don't think we drop all the way back to the week time frame, so I think buying anything here is fine. Just depends what someone wants to do. I still think Mars is better to buy than any of these other ones, but it is what it is. Than like actual like Bitcoin anyway. So let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much to say on this. I think we still push down. It's just really hard to say. We didn't hit down here. I hate the fact we didn't hit down there. I don't want to fall under here again. It's just hard to say whether this matters or not, and I don't think it does, but it's something to look for. Anyway, I still think the dollar is most important. The VIX, and then we're done. So what could be important on the VIX would be if we start the next week or day above 1350. So it's quite a bit away. I think it's like, is it 10%? Yeah, it's just about 10% away from the current price. Excuse me. So that's that. Is there anything else to go over? I guess there really is nothing to go over. Buy point on the NASDAQ. Buy point on the Dow. Buy point on the SPY. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right? Just try to push up, fails, boom, boom. Where was this? This is when the dollar was rejected there. Now we're here. Like, we're literally just on the top side of where we were in the middle of the year. So everything looks really good. Mara, I'm a little sketched about. I really don't like Mara. We're at 19. I really don't. I really, really don't like Mara in between this area. I really don't. We'll see how this develops. I don't want to make any guesses too much. I'm just waiting until it comes above. I really don't care. Like, this is the same thing for me. This is where I get in my position. You know what? If it comes all the way back down, hey, at least I'm in some profit. Over 10% in profit, which is nice. You can just see it's just a lot of nice stuff here. I don't know how high it goes, but it's still a place worth getting in. And I think, yeah, that's it. All right, take care, guys. Have a good night.